Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. So, yesterday I have explained, I think you have understood the activity also, and you have understood the chapter that I have explained it to you. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today we are going to start with, we have started with modal verbs. Yes, have we started with modal verbs? I think we have done only active passive, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and yesterday all these books have you seen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have you
Yes, ma'am.
have you gone through it? So you be prepared for storytelling also, out of from these books only. So, or any other book you want, but you have to tell me that which book you have chosen, why you have chosen, and what you are going to narrate from that book. Okay, is it an entire book or just a piece of the book? So you have to tell me beforehand. So now we have to start with modal verbs. This is a remedial class 0 period, so I'll be taking the activity during the regular periods. Okay, fine. So now starting with the modal verbs. So everyone knows that what modal verbs are. I've already explained it to you. So these are actually, I call, very important words, very magical words, because they bring a lot of expressions, they'll bring a lot of attitude, idea, in the sentence. Okay, so whenever we involve any modal verbs in our sentences, we are giving a much more meaning to it. Okay, so see how many things are written over here, that before ordinary, it comes before, yes, there should be one verb also in the sentence, and it comes before that. Modal verbs come before an ordinary verb. So these are also called modal auxiliaries. Okay, modal auxiliaries verb, they are also called modal auxiliaries verb, and they come in the sentence before ordinary verbs to express what? Permission, possibility, ability, obligation, suggestion, request, and so on. And then many other expressions can be expressed by using modal verbs in the sentence. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now these words use as shall, should, will, would, can, could, be able to, may, might, ought to, and must. We can use all these modal verbs in our sentences with different expressions, with different ideas to express. Okay, so how to use them? There are features written over here, that modals are always followed by main verbs, or as they cannot stand on their own in a sentence. So should, you can see over here, should visit. Okay, may take leave. So you always see a modal verb along with one verb. Okay, so that is very much required, because otherwise only modal verb cannot play the thing. So may come, can swim, you can see over here, or in all the modal verbs it is uh, it, but in question tags, whenever the sentence is in an interrogative way. Somebody wants to join in. So whenever the sentence is in interrogative way, like here, you can take apple pie, can't you? So can't here is a modal verb. She will come to the park, won't she? So won't is a modal verb. Okay, so this is how it is going to be done. Clear? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So when now here three modal verbs are given over here which expresses ability of doing something, capability of doing something. Okay, is capable of doing something, so it indicates the ability to do something. What can, okay, so it means to be able to, or be capable of, or to know how to do. Okay, like Mahesh can drive the car, new racing car. So what Mahesh can do, he can drive a new racing car. Okay, that means he's capable of driving a new racing car. It also means that he has the opportunity to drive the new car. Okay, and he can write, one more example is there, he can write with both hands. It shows the ability to write with both hands. Okay, it shows the ability of this person. Okay, so can always express to do the ability to do something. Okay, this much clear? Okay, right, this much. Good morning.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so then next is could. So suggest, it's a could suggest ability in the past, can suggest ability in the present, could suggest ability in the past, and be able to suggest the capability. It indicates the capability to do at all times, ability at all times. Okay, that means in all tenses we can use be able to, like is able to, was able to, and will be able to, isn't it? I've used it in present, past, and future. Okay, so we can use in all three tenses, and it shows the ability at all times. Okay, for like he was able to write with both hands, he is able to write with both hands, he will be able to write with both hands. So we can use it at all times, or in short we can use it in every tenses. Okay, so this is clear to everyone? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
any question from this page?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, then next is exercises we have already done by two.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, be able to indicate future tense.
In all tenses, is able to, was able to, will be able to. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Huh. Is able to for all tenses, and shows the capability in all tenses. Okay, then next is must. Should we repeat the exercises? We have already done it, and I have shared the answers also. We have already done it, right? It is, we are just revising it. So do you think we need to do that? I will do as you suggest. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do you want me to do that?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please do that.
So it is already okay, it's written over here. The answers I have already shared with you all. So first one, can you play the piano? Ability to do something. Okay, ability to do something in the present time. So now give me the answer. If I'll give you the answer, it's of no use. Again, I am going to give the answer. The one who said that, do it right now. Please read it for me. So first you read the and that bracket part. Come on, who's that?
Ability to do something.
हाँ, Faiz na? हाँ.
Can you play the piano?
Ability to do something in the present time. Then second one is
Ability in the past.
hmm.
When I was young, I could climb stairs easily.
I could. Could is the ability in the
General
past.
ability.
Huh? Yes. So next is
Yes, ma'am.
huh.
General ability. We can buy the movie CD than stand in the queue of the movie
Q, Q,
tickets.
Q, Q. It's Q. Okay, stand in the queue. Read it again.
We can buy the movie CD rather than stand in the queue for the movie tickets.
Tickets. Okay, general ability. Correct. Then next is again general ability.
Now what is the you?
Sorry?
General ability. Even
Now what is the meaning
though
of
you
Q?
our
Q
car
is the
broke down,
line. We stand in a line, right? That line is Q.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Yes. Next one, Faizan.
even though our car broke down, we can reach home on time.
Hmm. Then next.
Ability in the past.
Hmm.
As a child, she could paint well.
Hmm.
Ability which is more possible than can.
More possible than can
She
is
will
able to.
be able to write
Yes.
with a fountain pen.
Correct.
Ability in the past.
Hmm.
She said that
Said,
she
said.
could
She
dance
said.
even when
So,
she
Faizan.
said that she could. Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, correct.
She could dance even when she was 2 year old.
Yes.
Ability in the past. As a young man, my grandfather could swim really fast.
Hmm.
Ability which is more possible than can.
Hmm.
His right leg is fractured and he will walk without support only few 3 months.
Hmm. Okay. So, last one.
General ability.
Hmm. All those who have just joined, please give your attendance in the message box, otherwise, you will be marked absent.
Waiting for him here we
Rather,
can walk
rather
to
than
his
waiting
house.
him, rather than waiting him here, we can walk to his house. Okay? Read
Okay,
that
ma'am.
again. Read that again, Faizan.
Rather than waiting for him here we can walk to his house.
Okay, so this is what we have already understood the bracket part. If it is written general ability, that means we have to use the present time. Ability in the past, could, and if abilities which is more possible than can, we have to write able to. So this is very clear with it. Okay, understood? Clear this much?
Yes.
Shall we
Yes,
start
ma'am.
with should, must, and ought to? Okay, now should.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so should we use for making suggestion or advice? Okay, if we are suggesting someone or advising someone, then we use should. And when we are saying that something is very mandatory, okay, something there is, if something is very compulsory, then we use must. Okay, but when we have to convey a sense of moral duty, or when we are saying something which is very much that's a right thing to do, okay, then we have to write ought to. It is more stronger than should and must. So if ought to comes in the sentence, that becomes a moral duty of a person to do something. Okay, getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So should is strong, must is
Yes,
stronger,
ma'am.
stronger, but ought to is strongest than the than should and must. So first one, we have to be, if we are suggesting or give advising someone, so we can write you should take the medicine twice daily, or should we call the police if someone is hiding in the garden, we should eat more vegetables and fruits. So this is a suggestion, again advice. So we are using should in it. Okay, answer may be yes or no. It is not compulsory that a person is going to follow it. Okay, But suggestion, it's a strong obligation. Then we have to write must. That means you must help your friend in need. That is a compulsion or the desire of the speaker. If the speaker wants you to help help the person who is in need. Okay, so it again, it is maybe it might be followed, it might not be followed, but when someone says ought to, then it becomes a moral duty. Are you all getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for example, we ought to respect our national anthem. Okay, so here ought to have by writing ought to, I have made it's everyone's moral duty to respect what? To respect what?
National anthem.
National anthem. Okay, so ought to has made this the thing compulsory for everyone. Okay, it is a right thing to do. Students are joining very late. Please, from tomorrow onwards, be on time. Okay, so next is who is going to read this so that you will be able to understand this all over again.
Ma'am, may I read?
Uh,
May I read? May I read?
who is J?
May I read?
Who is JK?
Ma'am, Shreyansh.
Sorry, repeat your name.
Ma'am, Shreyansh.
Shreyansh, please write your name, whole name. Okay, don't write the abbreviated name because I couldn't recognize you in that way. Okay, so change your ID.
Okay, ma'am.
Write Shreyansh. Okay,
Ma'am,
okay,
can I
Shreyansh. Yes, please read. First read the bracket part. Listen, first read the bracket, first read the question, then read the bracket part, and then you can read the sentence. So read the question
Three.
first.
Dash look after his parents. Moral duty. How to do?
Moral duty,
You.
beta. First
Dash
one.
read the newspaper.
Wait. First you read the bracket part. Okay? And then you read the sentence. Okay? So the first one is
Yes, ma'am.
first one is moral duty. So he ought to look after his parents. Like this. Okay?
Suggestion. You should read the newspapers daily to improve your vocabulary. Compulsion. You must submit the form before the last week of May. Necessity. The government must make efforts towards bridging the economic divide. Moral duty. We ought to pay taxes on time. It is our moral duty as citizens of our country. Suggestions. You should join yoga classes to improve your ability to concentrate. Moral duty. You ought to do something for the underprivileged. Suggestion. Since the train is yet to come, we should take a walk around the area. Compulsion. You must finish your work by today. A necessity. Having a playground in every locality is a must.
Okay, very good. You read it really very quickly. So, right. So we have Shreyansh had read for us. So I hope any question regarding this thing, children. Anything that you have not understood in this exercise? We have already done it earlier also.
No, ma'am.
Anything that you need to ask? Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, moving on. Next thing is may, can, and could. Okay, we know that may has a lot many uses. Okay, before starting with it, I want to show you something that I have shared a model exercise, that PDF in which I have a table. So this table is going to help you a lot. This one. Okay, so this table I've already shared it in the group. So if you will open the last page of this PDF, you will get this table. So it is very easy for us to have a look on each and every modal verbs in one go. Okay, so we don't have to really search out with all the modal verbs separately. So it can, could, and be able to is written over here. We have already discussed should, must, and ought to, we have discussed, right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you please distinguish between advice, suggestion, obligation, and request and proposition?
Obligation is something which is compulsory. Okay. Advice or suggestion from a person is like it's an idea for of a speaker for giving for telling something someone, someone something about. Okay, so it's like if I am going on my way and my friend told me that if you take this way you will reach your destination soon. Okay, because from this side you have to go a long way, so this is a kind of a suggestion or advice she has given me. Okay, but if my friend says that in you ought to follow the traffic rule while going to that place, so now it becomes my moral duty to follow whatever the traffic rules are. Okay, so it conveys a sense of moral duty. So if my friend says that you ought to obey the traffic rule while traveling, so then that means it becomes a moral duty. Getting it? Okay.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
and if someone says must, so you must wear your seat belt while sitting where? Sitting
In a
where?
car.
In a car. Okay.
If
Yes. So you must is wear your seat belt while sitting in a car. That means it becomes compulsion of doing something. People used to wear it also. People sometimes does not follow this thing, but it is necessary to follow. Okay, it is a suggestion or advice. It is something compulsory or necessary, but ought to becomes a moral duty. You cannot deny this one. Okay. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Then asking for permission. So permission, we use may for many things. We know that we use may for not only for permission, not only for showing possibility, but also for wishing someone. Like, give me an example.
May God bless you.
Correct. May God bless you. May God bless you. I'm wishing someone. So what I have used may. So may is a kind of a model which has a multiple use. Okay. So it gives for suggesting for permission also. So you may go now. Okay. You may come in. Okay. You may complete your work. You may get a holiday for relaxing. So all the things we are using may in that particular sentence. So it is a kind of a it shows a kind of a suggestion also, and it gives a formal nature and polite request also. It for making a polite request. May I please come in? May I leave the room? May I leave the meeting? May I go there? So all the kind of a polite request for it's more formal. Okay, it's more formal than can. Okay, but can is informal. It's written over here. Can you see this? Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
may is formal, but can is informal. So if you need to ask something from someone with someone you having an informal relationship like friends or people at home, you can take the permission using can. So can I help you? Can I please can I have a glass of water? Can you give me some food to eat? So can you is used for whenever we know the person personally. Okay. And could we use to make much more politer request to someone. So could you please give me a glass of water? Could you please help me doing my homework? Could you please show me the way to museum? So could we use for more politer request. Okay, and it is more polite than may. Getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the difference between may, can and could. Then comes may, might, can and could. So may, again, it is for using stronger possibility, and might use for weaker possibility. For example, if I say it may rain, it may rain tomorrow, then the possibility of raining is stronger or weaker? Come on. Stronger, because it indicates a possibility which is stronger than might. Okay. So don't answer in a doubt. If you are sure, then you say it with confidence. Okay, you know that it is correct. So may, आप धीरे से बोल रहे हो, ऐसा लग रहा है you are still in a doubt. So may is for stronger possibility, and might is for weaker possibility. So if I write might, then what kind of a possibility of raining tomorrow?
Ma'am, weak possibility.
Weaker possibility. Yes, weaker possibility of raining tomorrow. So that is the difference between may and might. Okay, so and can indicates a occasional possibility. Okay, occasional when he can come, or he or might not. Okay, so it is again occasional possibility. It's not indicates not something very usual. Something that occurs in an occasion. Like now next one is could. It is used that when there is a weak possibility of past tense can and used as conditional. So he could have conditionals, we have already done it. So he could have better, he could have performed better, okay, he could have performed better if he had taken some training. Okay, so again this is a conditional, isn't it? Yes, it is a conditional. Yes,
Yes.
so please respond on time. Okay, so it is a conditional. So he could have performed better if he had taken some training. So it shows that could can be used in conditionals as well. Okay, so this all four are clear. Then must or ought, must not, ought not to. So must not again indicates something should not be done. Okay, because it is a rule. Same strongness is there as it is there in must. Okay, so same kind of a strong suggestion is there. Okay, but ought not to, something which should not be done because it's a moral duty. Because like we ought not to cross zebra, we ought not to cross zebra crossing unless the lights are red. Okay, so ought not shows that if we try to do something, then who are we going to be safe?
No, ma'am.
We are not going to be safe if we'll not try to cross the zebra crossing when the lights are not red. Then we might meet with an accident. So that is why it is becomes our moral duty to follow the traffic rules. Okay, so again the next one is request. So would, won't, can and could we already know that if we can you please help me, it's a formal informal request. Would is a polite request, okay, and it is much more politer than will. So will you help me is little harsher, थोड़ा सा वो सख्त है, okay. But if you used would in spite of using will, it is making the request more polite. So would you please come to my place in the evening is much more politer. So, and won't is a contraction. All those words which has a apostrophe t in it are called what? Contractions. What is it called? Contractions. So all these words that yes, contractions. If I write don't, if I write can't, if doesn't, all these words are contractions. So if you see apostrophe t in any of these words, these are called not only apostrophe t, many other contraction words are there. So if any word has been made shorter, okay, then it is known as contraction. So here the full word is will not. So won't is a contracted word of will not. So it is used to make a request. So won't you come to my place, won't you give me a glass of water, won't you help me um, doing my homework. So this is for making a request, okay. Then can we use for informal request, we already know that. And use could we use for politer request, and it is much more politer than can and may, okay. So could you please come at my place, I've already explained this to you earlier, okay. Any question in this table, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Anything that you need to ask?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I hope the things are clear, and all this table is clear. And please revise this table in case you have any problem, any difficulty in any of these modal verbs, you are going to ask me, okay. And be prepared
Yes,
for
ma'am.
the activity. So today we are going to start the activity. It has to be done start from today itself, and it's mandatory for everyone, as I told you. And it's going to be very fun. It is going to be very having a fun activity. It don't take it too seriously, ठीक है, हंसी मजाक में करेंगे, मज़ा आएगा, ठीक है. तो we'll do it in a fun way. And please, everyone has to attend the activity, nobody should be found absent, okay. And those who are not here, few of the students are not here, please tell them that tell the reason of your absence. If it is genuine, that I'll be allowing them. If it is not genuine, then they have to come and attend the activity. Is that clear to everyone?
I'm in last period,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So we have a last period now.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
So we will start from in the last period. And I think all those who are here have given the attendance.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
only
Yes, ma'am.
5 minutes are left for the second period. Everyone, I mean first period. So after give those who have not given the attendance, please give it over here. And then Shreyansh, you have given.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so everyone should give the attendance here. And 5 minutes are left. Be ready for the next class, and see you in the last period. And please do attend the class, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, everyone, take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta. Take
Thank you.
care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.